Welcome back to Geek Shuffle. Last time we spun a figure fix. It has been a while. We were in a streak of card openings, and this time we are looking at two smaller figures. We opened a pretty sizable Demon Slayer figure last time. But this time we are opening two, well, not small figures, but medium-sized figures, and I wanted to open them together because they are pretty cheap and they are not entirely in the same category, but they fit well together. They have a theme, as you could say, so it would be interesting to compare them. So we might as well just get started and see what it is we have here. As you can see, they're both wrapped in bubble wrap, which is an indication that I got them from Aliexpress again. As I mentioned in the last figure video, I didn't bother with boxes going forward because the box will just come flat packed and often in very bad shape anyway, so I didn't bother in the low price categories. They do come in a very sizable amount of bubble wrap so they are well packed and often in good shape. Let's see when I get them out of the bubble wrap if they still are in good shape. Let's start with the small one. How it looks. And you might already be able to tell which character this is. It is Your Forger. It was listed at 20 centimeters, and I am not sure I can do that conversion. Yeah, I might be able to. 8 inches. And it sticks out of the bag. Let me see if I can get that open without got a scissors right here. And we do a quick focus. There we go. A small figure compared to the 30 centimeters, 12-inch figure from last time. It's still, I would guess, PVC. And she is painted where she's supposed to be painted. I'm not gonna look up the skirts, never mind. That is always risky on YouTube. And I'm gonna cut up the base. Comes with needles. I'm not sure if those weapons have specific names. I'm gonna add that in text if they have. Again, the base is extremely basic. It looks like something from a grocery store item of sorts. Slightly bent. I'm not sure if they look like that in the show. They might do. And now comes the tricky part, having big hands. Can I just push them through? I can. That's good. Okay. Like that might not be easy. not too keen on holding that one. All the way in, yeah. We made it work. There's a hole in one shoe. Okay, I'll see what I can do with the one weapon. It's not that important. You can always super glue it or something. Okay. Yeah, not the best quality base solution. And once I might make a cut here.
5 minutes later.
Okay, back. The base took some work. Probably the worst base dot connection I've seen in a long while. And this brings us to the price. This figure was $10 on Aliexpress, and I bought it on sale, so I got it even cheaper with shipping. And it shows in certain parts the base, the connections, the figure as such, the molding and the details are fine. The face is fine. I will put in some pictures to show the finer details close up. Overall, it's not a bad figure in that price range. You could say it is the same kind of figure you get in crane games, certain crane games. You would probably get a different base there. They definitely skimmed on the base in this case. I will probably, when I'm done here, I will probably super glue. I will reattach the foot and the weapon and then glue them together to make it more stable. You have the issue here that there we go. You have the issue that the foot that isn't connected to the base is actually lower than the base connecting foot, so it pushes away from the base. So you have to do something to make it actually stick, which is a shame. But again, $10, and the figure as such isn't bad, but the overall experience with the base and the weapon and such isn't good. So you have to do some DIY to make it worth it as a display piece, even for that price. So let's move on to the other one in this show off between killer wives. So I will put this down in a non-compromising position if possible, and let's see what the other one is. A lot of fun. And this one was $10 to $15 again, and I got it on sale also, so it was towards the $10 range. I can't remember the exact price. And it has a base with a lot more holes, and it's a bit bigger and a bit more standard for cheap bases. The other one was unique. I haven't seen anything that cheap before. This looks a bit more like a standard cheap display base. Let's see. some of you might already be able to tell. You get a lot more. From the body shape, you might be able to tell that this is Albedo from Overlord. So let's cut her out of prison. Some assembly required. You got very long legs. She has some mold lines, which the other one didn't have. Which, if you are a hobbyist, you can do something about. Again, in this price range, you might see that. Other than that, there are definitely details on the figure that are pretty okay in this price range. She has dropped something that might have broken off. You can maybe be able to fix that with super glue. And we have the head piece. That's a lot of head, a lot of hair. Sorry. And refocus on the face. There we go. The horns. Oh, there we go. That might have been, should have been here. So I can probably glue that on at some point. And then we have one wing. Two wings. That was all in the bags. Already we're talking a price difference of a couple of dollars, $3 or $4. And already this is a lot more involved and a lot more impressive figure. If I can get it. Oh, there we go. The small bow that fell off is supposed to sit on the back of the shoe. So even if you can't reattach it, if you aren't a hobbyist, let's say, it isn't the most obvious in a display situation. But yes, let's see if this is easy to. Which two holes does this go in? That's always the good question when you got choices.
A few moments later.
So some trial and error. The two larger holes. And a much smoother operation than the Your Forger. There we go. Let's fix the. I'm not sure if the head of the. Fix the freaky look of the head. That was pretty easy. And I should probably put the wings on first. Can we adjust that? Yes, we can.
A few moments later.
All right. That took a couple of minutes. The wings had two different pegs and they were very tight fitting. Had to use a bit of force, but we got there in the end. And must say they look pretty cool from the back and from the front. So now we just reattach the head, which went on pretty easily. I just need to get the hair out of the way. There we go. And refocus. There we go. So in the first figure battle, I didn't expect it to go this one-sided, but I will have to say that my personal winner in this match-off on build quality, on looks, is Albedo. Even if your Forger is the current anime popularity leader, I think she is definitely up there in waifu popularity lists. This time Albedo ran away with it. It is in this price range, $10 to $15. She ran away with it. And if you have comments, please leave them below. I will be happy to engage as well. And I will continue to work on this. I will probably glue it and then and add a finished image in the video as well, so you can see how well I can make this look once I am done with it. Now we only need to spin for the next video in the series and see what we have to do next time. Fortunately, you will have to take a little nap. One moment. All right, we are back. Because we managed to reset the entire wheel. Every category has been reweighted to plus 5%, except figure fix, because that is the one we just spun. So let's see where we end up next time. Art appreciation. All right, we get something new again. Next time it should be something new as well. Last time we looked at art germ, and I do have another art book from a different artist, so that should be also interesting. Thanks for watching. I hope this was interesting to somebody. Bye bye.